about ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from the link. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
No touch, sir. No touch.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Smith.
No touch.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he will score. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On play action, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and he'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it's going to be fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
South. 19 Texas. 11. Look the high.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short.
Don't break like a
Not
number
to
2.
be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. A second down throw for Hurts. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And third down coming up.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, his quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Hey, easy, 63, bad.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. Not only did they convert on fourth down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
No touch that. King, Phil King. Phil King. Alpha, alpha, alpha.
Dotson, the man in motion.
No touch.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's in.
Jeez.
Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
White Tony. Ah, the flag.
Dell motioning over. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. That one good for 29. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Schultz is the motion man. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That one taken in. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Britton Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
63. Hey, Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On second down, Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Great.
Man in motion is Smith. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
At the 35-yard line, an 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20. Hurts again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's first and 10. And in motion, it's Diggs. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On first down, it's Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he will go all the way. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Kenneth Gainwell going to bring it out of the end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
No field, no first down.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
And in motion is Brown.
For an Eagles.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Oh, let's go.
Taken in by Johnson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now, on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is caught. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They go with Mixon. Not much there, maybe a yard. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. To throw is Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
taxi, taxi. Eleven.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Stroud to throw here on first down. Open man, that's Collins. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Oh, man. Look the high.
Stroud gonna set up the throw. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just take it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. This is 1st and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's first down.
Here we go, let's go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell.
You feel like that, my G? You feel like that? That's how you feel?
They were not going to be denied.
That's how you feel,
and they
bro?
have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet
man, it's on
another
YouTube,
touchdown
man.
pass.
Good game,
What
bro.
a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that
Try
has
not
stood
to
out
wake
the
my
most.
daughter up.
The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
It ain't over, man. I started off going crazy.
So the kickoff team out there one
That's
final
stale.
time
I
in the
needed
final minute
the extra
as they
score.
kick it
God
away.
damn it.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned.
It
So it'll
ain't
come
over.
out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion.
Hey, 73.
Motherfucker, bro.
Don't touch.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He's going to look downfield once again. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver.
Head taps.
It'll lead to a 2nd down.
Don't touch that.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion.
Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. Don't touch that.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Again, working deep downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His
over.
ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making. And I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Don't touch that.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
2-4.
Great, set.
Fuck, I gotta find my last time out.
No touch.
Hurts will try it again. And that's going to be intercepted. That's the safety. And the Texans are going to come up with a turnover. But it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory.
Damn. I figured it out, bro. I just fucked it up. Ain't that a bitch? God damn. Shout out to him. I'll be back, man.